Hi dear friends, welcome to our information technology class.
Today we are going to see the next section in your textbook, that is network terminologies. What? Network terminologies. Okay? In network terminologies, we have to learn some of the important terms which are related to computer network. Okay? We have to learn some of the important terms related to computer network.
First we will see what is a server. Server is a computer that serves information to other computers. Okay? A server is a computer that serves information to other computers. It will be more clear through this picture. You can see the main server is connected to the internet to the clients. Okay. The server is offering different services to the computers which are connected to it through the internet. That's the main purpose of server. So server is the main computer offering services to other computers. Next we are going to see the client. In this picture you have noted, right? The computers which are connected to the server client. Client is a piece of computer hardware or software that access a service made available by a server. So server is providing some services. That services are accessed by the client. Okay. The next topic in terminology is internet. What do you mean by internet? Internet is a global network that connects computers all over the world. It is a global network. Okay. Complete network that connects computers all over the world. Through the internet, people can share information and communicate from anywhere with an internet connection. Through the internet, the people can share information and communicate from anywhere with an internet connection. Next is intranet. The term intranet is derived from two words, intra, which means within, and net means group of interconnected computers. Okay, so intranet comes from the word intra and net. Intra means within and net means a group of computers which are interconnected. Okay, and intranet is a computer network that uses internet protocol technology, okay, to share the information, operational systems or computing services within an organization. Is that intranet is a computer network within an organization. That is the main point. The next word is URL. What do you mean by URL? URL means Uniform Resource Locator. The full form of URL is Uniform Resource Locator. URL means an address of a specific web page or file on the internet. URL is the address of a specific web page. Example, www.google.com. It's an example of an URL. Next is ISP. What do you mean by ISP? ISP is Internet Service Provider. ISP is a company that provides internet connections and services to individuals and organizations. It is a company that provides the internet connections and services to individuals and organizations. Next, we are going to learn about IP address. What do you mean by IP address? IP address is Internet Protocol Address. An IP address is a unique address that identifies a device on the internet or a local network. It's an unique identifier, unique address that identifies a device on the internet or a local network. Notation used for IP address. How we can represent IP address? An IP address can be represented using a set of 4 numbers. An example may be 192.158.1.38. It includes 4 sets of numbers. Each set can range from 0 to 255. Okay, it is represented as a set of 4 numbers. In between we have to use the dot notation. Next, this is the example of an IP address. 192.158.1.38, a set of 4 numbers. Functions of IP address. Mainly there are 2 functions are there for an IP address. It is used for host or network interface identification and location addressing. We can identify the particular location and also we can identify the particular host, that means the sender and receiver. Both these can be identified by means of an IP address. Next is DNS. DNS is Domain Name System. Domain Name System is a naming system. It helps for assigning a name to a computer or other resources connected to the network. Actually, it is a phone book, okay. Particular IP address having particular name. This name is known as domain name. Okay. We all know some websites like www.yahoo.co.in. This is the domain name and it is internally having a IP address. This IP address is having a domain name. It is done with the help of DNS. Next we are going to learn about web page. What do you mean by a web page? A web page is a simple document displayable by a browser. A document displayable by a browser. When we open different document in browser, some details will be displayed, right? That documents are called web page. These documents are written in one language. That language is called HTML language. What do you mean by HTML? Hypertext Markup Language. Okay? What do you mean by HTML? Hypertext Markup Language. This language is used for making the documents. That is the web page. Next is website. What is website? Website is a collection of web pages which are interlinked to each other. Okay, we know what you mean by web page. The collection of web pages are called website. They are all interlinked to each other. Next is an example of website. See, https://bvpcs.edu.in. This is an example of an website. Okay, it includes different number of pages. Next is web portal. Web portal is a specifically designed website. It is also a website, but it is specifically designed. That means it provides a single point of access for many information. Through the single point of access, we can get many information through the web portal. It is a specifically designed website. It acts as a gateway to the www. What do you mean by www? World Wide Web. Provides several services. Okay, by means of this web portal, it provides several services. Next is hypertext. What do you mean by hypertext? Hypertext connects one web page to another. See in this example, here something is displayed with green color, right? It is having a sort of link, okay, to some other pages or some other location. This text is called as hypertext. It involves a link, okay, hyperlink in this text. We will see that one also. And see hypertext. It makes a link, okay. Next is link. Web address to make connectivity between web pages. Link is the web address to make connectivity between web pages. The web address is called as the link. https://google.com is an example for a link. Next is hyperlink. When we use hyperlink, if we click the hyperlink, we will jump to the URL specified. See in this example, it is going to some other location, okay. when we click the hyperlink, it is going to some other location. That's the purpose of hyperlink. When we are clicking it, it goes to some other location. Bandwidth. Capability of transmission medium to transmit the maximum amount of data from one computer to another computer over the computer network in a given amount of time. The maximum capability of transmission, that means the maximum capability to transmit the data, is called bandwidth. These are the units of bandwidth. Some of the units are bits per second, kilobits per second, megabits per second, gigabits per second, and terabits per second. These are some of the units.
So I hope you understood thoroughly the terms which are related to computer network in the section network terminologies.
Thank you, dear friends. Have a nice day.